Hey, Keller Williams, it's Paul with the KW Tech Training Team, and today we're going to talk about the new paid ads experience, specifically all of the different ad types that we have available to us. So I'm going to go to agent.kw.com, log in with my KW login credentials, then I'm going to go to the Campaigns applet. From here, when you're ready to launch an ad and see the various ad types we have available, just click Create Campaign, select Paid Ad. And now we land on the paid ads dashboard here if you need to get back to this page, but you can see all the ad types we have available. So let's start with the first bucket of ad types. The first bucket are going to go to Facebook and Instagram both. The algorithm is going to send the ad to either platform depending on what's going to work better. We have single image listing, listing with a multi-image carousel, multi-listing, multi-image, and non-listing. You're going to notice that this says includes Facebook lead form. These are lead capture ads. As these run on Facebook and Instagram, the ads will leverage the Facebook lead form to not only capture the lead, send it directly to command, but you'll also be able to send them to a custom landing page or your website after you capture them as a lead through Facebook. Next, we have what we call traffic ads. Notice, so these are also going to go to Facebook and Instagram. There's one for attract sellers, attract buyers, and a recruit agent / branding ad type. So these go to Facebook and Instagram, but notice it says uses your landing page lead form. So these are traffic ads. Instead of using the Facebook lead form to capture the leads, we send these directly to your website or landing page, whichever you want. You'll choose that when you set the ad up. And the lead capture is then going to happen through your website or landing page. So you won't get lead metrics here because all of those leads are going to your website or a landing page and captured through there. Next, we have Google search ads. There's one for attract sellers and one for attract buyers. These are Google search ads that don't require you to have your own Google Ads account. It's easy to set up and it's based off of a monthly subscription. And finally, we have multi-channel ads. These are traffic ads that not only go to Facebook and Instagram, but also the Google Display Network. That's different from the Google search ads. These are going to go to places like YouTube and just other general places in Google, and they're going to be in a little bit of a different format. So we'll dive into that. And the final ad type, you'll see this if you're on a team, if you have enhanced or unlimited permissions and you're in your team account, you'll see all of the same ad types, except you'll also see dynamic ads for real estate. These are going to go to Facebook and Instagram. These will include a Facebook lead form, but instead of adding 1, 2, 3 listings, it's going to leverage all of the active listings in your market center, and the algorithm will plug and play the listings where they're going to be the most effective and get you the most leads. These dynamic ads are a subscription service, just like Google search ads. So we'll be looking deeper at that and how to set those up as well. And with that, let's look at our more traditional lead capture Facebook and Instagram ads. We're going to dive into a single listing multi-image carousel just to give you an idea of what we're working with. In these ad types, if you use one of the listing ad types, you'll be able to select your listing or listings up here at the top. Notice there's a preview on the right side of the page. You'll be able to scroll through if there's multiple images. Looking down a little bit, you'll choose the Facebook page that you want to run the ad on. You'll see targeting. You can either target based on the listing location and a target radius, or you can switch to custom location and type in a city or a zip code, and you can type in multiple areas here for targeting multiple locations if you want. Next, you'll see where we can edit the text. There's a body text, there's a headline, and the images. Notice I can hover over this, I can add emojis. I can also leverage AI, which is going to allow me to change the style of the message, as well as get suggestions from the AI. Once you're ready, click apply. You can see the preview update in real time on the right-hand side, and you can do the same options with the headline as well. With images, if you're leveraging a listing, you'll see all of the listing photos from the MLS feed that we have. You can select any of these and add up to 5 images for the multi-listing. Depends on the ad type. You also have the option of uploading a custom image. Then we get to the post lead submission destination. Remember, we're using the Facebook lead capture for these, but we also want to send them to a website or a landing page after we capture them as a lead. Your landing pages from command will show up here in this dropdown, or you can enter a custom URL. With lead settings, you can apply tags to any leads that come through that Facebook lead form. You can auto add to smart plans. These are pulling from your command account. If you're on a team, we'll also be looking at how you can add directly to a lead route. We'll dig deeper on that when we talk about dynamic ads. Next, there's a compliance section. This is where you can add your DBA logo, make sure that you're in compliance, as well as the ability to include any ownership statements. It's going to auto-populate, but you can also free type in this field. On the next page, this is where we set our schedule. When do we want it to start? When do we want it to end? And how much do we want to spend? Keep an eye on your daily spend, which will change based on your date range. The payment section is where you can select the card you want, if you already have one, or you can add a new one. And finally, you can name your campaign. Next, we're going to dive in and look at a Facebook and Instagram traffic ad. Remember, this does not use the Facebook lead form. You're directly driving potential leads to a website or a landing page. We'll dive into one of these right now. For these, you're going to see some similar options, including the page that's going to be the driver for the ad. We have targeting here. Because we haven't attached a listing in this ad type, this is where we type in a custom location or locations and set a targeting radius. For the media type, what's different here is not only could you upload a custom image, but you can also leverage a video. I was able to leverage one of the smart videos that I created in Designs and Command, but you can also upload your own custom video here as well. We have our text fields with body text and headline, just like the others. Here's our destination URL. Remember, there's no Facebook lead form, so this is the driver for actually capturing leads or showcasing a site that you want to send potential leads to. We have compliance down here. And on the next page, it's very similar. Schedule, spend, payment, and program name. Now let's dive into Google search ads. The great thing about these Google search ads is you don't have to do a lot of upfront work. There's no account connecting. We're leveraging a Keller Williams International Google Ads account, so it's easier than ever to run a Google ad. Let's jump into one of these and look at the settings. So here, what you're going to notice, these are Google search ads, so there's no image or anything. These are going to show up as promoted search results as people are doing Google searches. So you can see the preview over here on the right side of the page. You can scroll through and see the different ad types that they'll be throwing out there and putting in front of people. So the first setting to worry about is targeting. You can select up to 5 locations. That could be a postal code, it could be a city. Then you enter your destination URL. Are you going to drive them to a custom landing page? Are you going to drive them to your website? These are great brand awareness ads and a great opportunity to drive traffic to your website. That's all the setup on this page. When we go to the next page, this is where it gets a little different. You select a start date. You select a monthly spend. This is a monthly subscription, and this isn't exactly one that you want to turn on and off. These are ones that you want to have running on a regular basis, and it's recommended to let it run for 90 days or so to get going and really get established. Here you have your payment, and finally your program or campaign name. Next on the list, we have our multi-channel ads. All of these multi-channel ads are going to be traffic ads, which means there's no Facebook lead form. You're driving traffic to a landing page or a website of your choice. Let's dive into one right now. I chose a listing ad. I selected my listing from the listing search, but if you choose a non-listing ad, you can put your own custom media here. You connect your Facebook page. You select your targeting, again, from a listing location or custom location. If you're running a non-listing ad, it'll be fully custom location, and then a targeting radius. We have our body text and headline, as well as a description down here. And for this one, we're using an image. Now for this preview, notice there's Facebook and Google. So with Facebook, we've seen these previews. For Google, remember this isn't a search ad. this is going to go on the Google Display Network. So as people are watching videos on YouTube or going to other places on Google platforms, these ads will pop up in different places. Next, we have our destination URL, just like we've talked about in the other ad types. We have compliance, just like in the others. And on the next page, this is going to run like a traditional traffic ad. We set a schedule, a start date and end date, what's our spend, our payment, and then we name the campaign or program. Finally, we'll switch to our team account, and we're going to check out dynamic ads for real estate. Now remember, these dynamic ads are only available to teams for now, and it's going to utilize all of the active listings in the Market Center. Notice there's no image previews for these. These are going to pull from the MLS listings. It's going to optimize the images it uses. So you won't be able to see the preview because it's going to plug and play the listings. So you set the page that you're driving traffic to. These do include the Facebook lead form. So these are lead capture ads. You can see the text here and really think about the text you're going to use, knowing that it's going to swap listings in and out and where you're going to target it. So now we go down to targeting. I have some options. I can select to run these ads anywhere in the US and Canada. So that's going to really go out all over the place. And that's where you really want to watch your text and just keep in mind that you might be targeting out-of-towners. Next, you can use specific states or provinces. Again, this is only available for US and Canada. As far as which states we want to run this in, you can select multiple. You're also going to see provinces for Canada as well in this dropdown. Finally, you're going to see custom location. And again, this is where you can load up. I was able to load up 10 locations here, each of them with their own targeting radius. So you can be really purposeful about where you want these ads to go. Finally, where are we going to send those leads once the Facebook lead capture gets them and they pull into command? And now I can see the lead settings that I want to apply. Now, this is actually going to apply to all of the lead capture ads that we talked about before. When you're in the team account, you'll be able to select a direct lead route any leads you capture will go to when it hits the team account. You also can add team tags and add the leads to team smart plans for immediate follow-up. On the next page, just like Google Ads, we're going to set a start date. What's our monthly spend? We're going to add a card here. Quick tip. There's a different wallet for your solo account and your team account, so you might have to add your card again. And then finally, you can name it. All right, y'all, and those are the ad types that are available in the new paid ads experience in Command. You can find more training by going to answers.kw.com and using the search. For this, check out our campaigns section in the Command category. Y'all have a great day.